But dizziness rarely means that you have a life-threatening condition. Treatment of dizziness depends on the cause and your symptoms. Treatment often helps, but the symptoms may come back. So treatment may help, but the cause may come back. So what are some of the symptoms of dizziness? Let's let Kathy tell.
People who have bouts of dizziness may describe symptoms such as a sense of motion or spinning, also called vertigo, lightheadedness or feeling faint, a loss of balance or the sense of not feeling steady, a feeling of floating, wooziness, or heavy headedness. These feelings may be triggered or made worse by walking, standing up, or moving your head. Your dizziness may happen along with an upset stomach, or your both, or your dizziness may be sudden or severe that you need to sit or lie down. The bout may last seconds or days, and it may come back.
Yes, good. So those are the symptoms: lightheadedness, spinning or motion, also called vertigo, balance, a loss of balance or sense of not feeling steady, floating or heavy headedness. What can one do when they have dizziness? What can you do when you have dizziness?
The following is advised during a sudden episode of dizziness: sitting or lying down immediately and resting in a cool place till the symptoms resolve. This prevents the risk of losing balance, leading to a fall and serious injury. One may use a cane or a walker or handrails for support. Avoiding sudden movements of the head and neck and sudden change positions. Driving or any dangerous activities like operating heavy machinery should be avoided. Drinking fluids and remaining hydrated can help improve dizziness. Eating something sweet can help if the dizziness is caused due to low blood sugar. Tripping hazards, such as rugs on the floor, low tables, etc., should be removed in the house to lower the risk of fall in those who have frequent episodes of dizziness. One may take over the counter anti vertigo medications such as meclizine or antihistamines. Painkillers may be taken if there is associated headache.
Yes, very good. So clearly, these are the advice that one can do. They have bouts, sudden bouts of dizziness, sitting or lying down immediately, avoiding sudden movements of the head and neck. If they're driving or operating any dangerous activities, heavy machinery should be avoided. Drinking fluids says that to remain hydrated can also help to improve. And of course, if someone is diabetic, eating something sweet can help if the dizziness is caused to low blood sugar, or even if someone is not aware that he or she is diabetic and often get dizziness, they must also do blood sugar run. And of course, you mentioned even in the home, avoid things that if one feels dizzy, that would cause them to endanger themselves. Good. When should someone see a healthcare provider? Or
In general, see your healthcare professional if you have any repeated, sudden, severe, or long lasting dizziness or vertigo with no clear cause. Get emergency medical care if you have new severe dizziness or vertigo along with any of the following: pain, such as sudden, severe headache or chest pain, rapid or irregular heartbeat, loss of feeling or movement in the arms or legs, stumbling or trouble walking, or loss of feeling or weakness in the face, trouble breathing, fainting or seizures, trouble with the eyes or ears, such as double vision or a sudden change in hearing, confusion or slurred speech, ongoing vomiting.
right, very good. So you see a doctor. It says that when you have if you have new severe dizziness, yes, along with, for instance, vertigo. If you have repeated severe long-lasting dizziness or vertigo with no clear cause, go to see a healthcare provider. may have trouble breathing, fainting or seizures, um, trouble with the eyes or ears, all of these, confusion or slow speech, all of these you need to see a healthcare provider. Reasons to see a healthcare provider. The causes, dizziness has many possible causes. These include conditions that affect the inner ear, motion sickness, and medicine side effects. Medicine side effects also. Very rarely, dizziness may be caused by a condition such as poor circulation, infection, or injury. The way this dizziness makes you feel and the things that trigger it for you provide clues about possible causes. How long the dizziness lasts and any other symptoms that you may have also can help healthcare professional pinpoint. So how long you have it and other symptoms you may have can help a healthcare provider pinpoint the cause. And always remember that medicines can also cause dizziness. They're aware of that too. When you take certain medicine, they can cause dizziness. Good. We can also look at other causes of dizziness.
Dizziness may result from conditions or circumstances like these: nervous system conditions. Some conditions that affect the brain, spinal cord, or parts of the body controlled by nerves can lead to a loss of balance that becomes worse over time. These conditions include Parkinson's disease and multiple sclerosis. Medicines. Dizziness can be a side effect of certain medicines. These include anti-seizures medicines, antidepressants, sedatives. Medicines that lower blood pressure may cause faintness if they lower blood pressure too much. Anxiety disorders. Certain types of anxiety may cause lightheadedness or a woozy feeling, often referred to as dizziness. These include panic attacks and a fear of leaving home or being in large open spaces. Anemia. There are several conditions that result in having too few healthy red blood cells, also called anemia. Other symptoms that may happen along with dizziness if you have anemia include fatigue, weakness, and pale skin. Low blood sugar. Another name for this is hypoglycemia. This condition usually happens in people with diabetes who use insulin to help lower blood sugar. Dizziness may happen along with sweating and anxiety. If you have missed a meal and are hungry, that may cause unpleasant symptoms, but this is not considered hypoglycemia. Overheating or not enough hydration. If you're active in hot weather or if you don't drink enough fluids, you may feel dizzy from overheating or from not being hydrated enough. The risk is even higher if you take certain heart medicines.
Yes, very good. So these are some of the conditions or circumstances that may cause someone to be dizzy. As mentioned, nervous system conditions, Parkinson's disease, MS, even medicines, persons who on antidepressants medicines, sedatives or sedatives and tranquilizers, even medicines for seizures may cause dizziness. Medicines that lower blood pressure, the blood pressure may go a bit too low and much more than normal. So you may need may cause faintness and so forth. So even the medicines can cause dizziness. You have anxiety disorders, persons anemia. Of course, there are several conditions that result in having too few healthy red blood cells, and this called anemia. Other symptoms that may happen along with dizziness, if you have anemia, include fatigue, weakness, and pale skin. So someone who suffers from anemia, who is anemic, in addition to feeling dizzy, they may also feel fatigue, weak, and also have pale skin. Of course, low blood sugar, I mentioned that, hypoglycemia, you may feel dizzy, and then you may feel, of course, hungry, and other symptoms go along with that. So that can tell you exactly the originator of dizziness, in addition to dizziness, Someone may feel hungry and may have unpleasant symptoms of hypoglycemia, overheating or not enough hydration, not taking fluid. If someone is in very hot weather, or if you don't drink enough fluids, you may feel dizzy from overheating or from not being hydrated enough. Remember that. And the risk is even higher if you take certain medicines. So all of these conditions. So there are lots of reasons why someone feels dizzy. It's good to identify the reason. If you can't identify the reason, you need to see a healthcare professional about that. And what is the risk factors? What are some of the risk factors? Age. Older adults are more likely to have health conditions that cause dizziness. As you get older, as someone get older, they may likely have health conditions that could cause dizziness, especially a sense of less balance. They are also more likely to take medicines that can cause dizziness. So they may have medicines that may cause dizziness. It's always good to find out, especially if you're on a medicine that a change of medicine, you may be diabetic or hypertensive, and the medicine has been changed and you started feeling dizziness, you have to report that to your healthcare provider because that may be a cause of your dizziness. And rather than taking additional medicines for the dizziness, the doctor may just change the medicine. A past bout of dizziness, if you've had dizziness before, you're more likely to get dizzy in the future if you had it before. So those are some of the risk factors, but especially as we get older, conditions that we may develop will cause dizziness, or even the medicines that we want may cause dizziness. We can take a break and we come back and talk about some of the complications of dizziness.
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at best price. Two convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875, WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered. Market. Why am I not content that you? A fresh market, we are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh market,
Okay, good. Good. So we're talking about dizziness today, and that's a symptoms, a very common symptoms that persons come along to the pharmacy and say they have dizzy spells and what can be done and so forth. They complain. So we just reviewing it, and we mentioned some of the symptoms, and we looked at the risk factors, and we're going to look at some of the complications as a result of dizziness.
Dizziness can lead to health concerns called complications. For instance, it can raise your risk of falling and hurting yourself. Getting dizzy while driving a car or running heavy machinery can make an accident more likely. You also may have long term complications if you don't get treatment for a health condition that may be causing your dizziness.
Right, very good. So these are some of the complications that can happen if someone is dizzy and they don't, it hasn't been addressed. Of course, it can be diagnosed, and you go to your healthcare provider, and you can be diagnosed as to the cause of your dizziness. It involves the steps your healthcare provider take to find out the cause of the dizziness. You may do tests, you may do MRI or CT scan, all of these here, diagnostic tests, imaging tests. You also need to do that. And of course, the healthcare provider will ask you about your symptoms and the medicines you take. The symptoms and the medicines you take, including over-the-counter medicines. So some people Once it's not prescribed, they tend to avoid saying what they take, but it's good to think. And herbal medicines, you may all that you're taking, you need to tell your healthcare provider so that you can make a good assessment of the situation. Then you'll likely have a physical exam. During the exam, your healthcare provider will check how you walk and maintain your balance. The major nerves of your CNS also are checked to make sure they are working. You may also need to have hearing tests and balance tests. All of these tests we done. Usually that's the ENT there along those things. Eye movement testing, head movement testing, and so forth. Here, urinary chair testing, all of these. So these testing are done. The healthcare provider knows exactly when to test. You need to really pinpoint the cause of the dizziness, because the dizziness is as a result of a condition that one may have. So it's good to try again. You need to visit your healthcare provider if you always have chronic dizziness, to know exactly, because you may have an underlying condition that result in dizziness. You need to be properly diagnosed. So once one is properly diagnosed, then they would feel much more comfortable. Of course, there's treatment. Dizziness often gets better without treatment. The body usually adapts to whatever is causing the condition within a few weeks. But if you seek treatment, your treatment is based on the cause of your condition and your symptoms. Treatment may include medicines and balanced exercise. Even if no cause is found, or if your dizziness keeps happening, prescription medicines and other treatment may make your symptoms better. What are some of the medicines that can be given? If you have certain conditions, Meniere's disease, you may prescribe diuretic. Medicines that relieve dizziness and upset stomach, you may get that. Your healthcare professional may prescribe medicines to provide relief, fast relief for that condition. Dizziness, upset stomach. These medicines include prescription antihistamines and other medicines. Many of these medicines cause drowsiness. Antihistamines cause drowsiness, and also some, long word but simple medicine. Anti-anxiety medicine also may be prescribed. Anti-anxiety may be prescribed. And for instance, you have the benzodiazepine. These can cause addiction. They also cause drowsiness. So anti-anxiety, where your healthcare provider know exactly what to prescribe for you. Preventive medicines for migraine. Certain medicines can help prevent migraines attacks. So this can cause that. And they can, doctor can prescribe that. So these here, once it's been diagnosed what causes the dizziness, then the healthcare provider provide the necessary medicine that are needed. Good. So the other question is, can dizziness be prevented?
The following measures may help reduce the frequency and intensity of the episodes of vertigo. Doing activities that improve balance, such as vestibular rehabilitation exercises, yoga, or tai chi. Adequate hydration by drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day. Undisturbed sleep of at least 7 hours and avoiding stressful situations. Eating a healthy diet that consists of vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins. Reducing salt content in food. Taking medications as prescribed. Manage psychological stress or anxiety.
Good. So can dizziness be prevented? Well, these are measures that can be taken to assist, especially if the underlying cause is unclear. But if the underlying reasons is clear, you've been diagnosed, then of course it's treated, and of course the dizziness will be eased up or relieved. But these are the things that can be done doing activities that improve balance, such as certain exercises, yoga, and so forth. Adequate hydration by drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day. Adequate hydration is critical. Your body needs that. Undisturbed sleep for at least 7 hours, avoiding stressful situations. So usually when persons don't have adequate rest, always remember that the body needs adequate rest for recuperation. It's an opportunity after working hard all day. You have a lot of byproducts in the body, in muscle waste, and so forth. The body has to sleep to ease itself. Always remember that. So, not getting adequate rest is going to be a problem. That's one of the reasons. Um, Undisturbed sleep, 7 hours. Eating a healthy diet, that cannot be overemphasized. That consists of vegetables, fruits, and lean protein, a healthy diet as much as possible. So lifestyle can be overemphasized. In fact, all the conditions we normally we've been talking about, always have that clause in it, that healthy diet, reducing salt content in food, reducing salt content. Always remember that there's no need to add additional sodium chloride to your food. People add it. People add those things for taste, but your body already has sufficient, because most of the processed food we eat, it has enough sodium in it. So adding more, it just makes it more difficult. And people just, we have to get away from using too much too much salt. People put too much salt in too many things. So reducing salt content in food can be overemphasized. Taking medicines as prescribed again. Some persons are on chronic conditions, and they're on maintenance medicines. So it's important to take it as prescribed, not as the way one wants, and manage stress and anxiety. So these are the things that can be done to reduce dizzy spells that one may go through. Good. So dizziness is a very common symptom that occurs. Persons coming along, and of course, these are what to do. We looked at the symptoms: feeling spinning, emotion spinning, lightheadedness or feeling faint, loss of balance, floating, or heavy headedness. These are some of the common symptoms. And of course, we mentioned what you can do when somebody feels dizzy. Of course, but the key thing is there are certain things you can do at home or wherever. Sitting or lying down immediately and resting in a cool place, avoiding sudden movements of the head, neck, and sudden change in position, driving or operating heavy equipment that should cease, drinking enough fluids, you can do that. Of course, you mentioned eating something sweet, good. And of course, you visit your healthcare provider who will help you if you have repeated, sudden, severe, or long-lasting dizziness. Any repeated, sudden, severe. The whole idea is to identify the cause. There might be an underlying cause of the dizziness. And of course, your healthcare provider will do tests, as we mentioned, and get the cause. So once the cause is identified, then the healthcare provider will treat the cause and help to relieve the dizziness. But just in case there's no clear-cut cause, there are certain things that can be done. To relieve the dizziness. Okay, it's diagnosed. We mentioned that treatment, and they're over the counter. They're usually over the counter medicines to treat. The pharmacist can help you to select that, just in case you may not have the cause. And we mentioned it can be prevented. Of course, dizziness can it be prevented? Following measures can help. These measures may help to reduce the frequency and intensity of dizziness. Doing exercise, the correct exercise, hydration, undisturbed sleep, eating a healthy diet, reducing salt intake, and taking medicines as prescribed, and managing stress and anxiety. So these are the things that can be done. These may help to reduce the frequency and intensity of dizziness. So we invite you may have additional questions on our discussion. Feel free to ask the pharmacist as you come into Best Price or Fresh Market. The pharmacists are there. And always remember, if you're going to select an OTC preparation, it's good to ask the advice of the pharmacist. They will help you to do that. They'll help you to do that. And if you are on medicine and you experiencing dizzy spell, the doctor might have added a medicine to your regime. You don't just stop it like that, but go back to the doctor. Let the doctor understand that, because you may be diabetic or hypertensive and you really don't want to just stop it on your own. You want to go back to the doctor and he will do corrective action. Always remember that, and always talk to a pharmacist along those lines as correct medicine. So again, feel free to come in to talk to pharmacists at Fresh Market and Best Price. We can provide you information that you need to care for yourself. The whole idea is that we want to provide you provide health education. Prevention is always better than cure. Know the cause of certain conditions, why this is happening to you. By knowing why it's happening to you, you're going to help to better your mind will be at rest, and you will be able to take care of yourselves. And again, avoid complication. Knowing why these things, because if someone always have constant dizzy spells, then you can have serious complications. So that's why they need. You see, for instance, you can raise your risk of falling and hurting yourself. Getting dizzy while driving a car or running heavy machinery can make an accident more likely. You also may have long-term complications if you don't get treatment for health condition that may be causing your dizziness. So, which means don't just sit down and say, "Oh, once again the dizzy spell come along? It is come." No, you need to take corrective actions. Know what causes the dizzy spell, and knowing it, then it can be treated and prevent long-term complications. We need to do that. Good. So that's information we have for you today. We'll have additional information usually on a Friday morning from Fresh Market and Best Price. That's the pharmacy that continue to provide you with information that help to care for yourselves. And always free to stop along or come along, call us, talk to the pharmacist. He can give you clarification on the information that we give you. Good. So I want to wish everyone a pleasant weekend.
Well, money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. A fresh market, fresh market. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and dessert at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh Market, your one stop. Your money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh Market, Fresh Market, never disappointed.
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at Best Price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875, WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered.
During the hurricane season, if you are evacuating, leave early so that you are not stranded by flooded roads, fallen trees, wires, and traffic jams, and make sure you have enough fuel in your vehicle and follow routes and highways. A message from Q95 FM Radio.
Sensational savings are here for the summer at Quartz Optical. Get 35% off frames and lenses when purchased on credit, or 25% off cash purchases. Plus, buy one, get 2 free on colored contact lenses. Book your free eye exam appointment online today on quartzoptical.com. Walk-ins also welcome. You can wear it today and pay later. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer ends July 31st, 2025. Conditions apply.
Flow's prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or larger. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because at Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Valvoline lubricants, now distributed by Auto Trade. Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica, and yet we deliver. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top tier service, trusted products. 255-6810 or 316-0164, or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc., the biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Supply. So I ask you, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? You tell me, that's how it has sort. I've been married 37 years. Look at my money farm. They say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
David, you sure this car will get us home?
Tonya, I know my God. Trust me. That can take us to town and back on an eater. Wow, not now.
David, I told you to put in Rubis Ultratech fuel last week. That gas is longer lasting for sure. It improves fuel economy, saves you money, and maintains vehicle performance. What sort of car man you supposed to be?
What does Ultratech Fuel's greater fuel economy mean to you? You get more miles for less, but only the best in your tank. Ultratech, only from Rubis.
A bigger jackpot is on the horizon. The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. Play Super 6. It's bigger jackpot and more chances to win.
Set sail this summer. Compliments of Going Places Travel. Win 2 ferry tickets to your choice of St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, or Martinique. Book any flight or cruise from June 9th to July 31, and you're automatically entered. Call 448-2550 or visit our office today.
We are Going Places Travel. We're the travel experts. Caribbean's largest travel agency.
Come into any of our offices or visit us at goingplacestravel.com.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't want to be listening. You need a loan you want to stay. You want come and visit us today. With a commitment to quality, therefore you and me was one the family, but now with the community, making life easy, yes, like it. No matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage,
With rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
open an MRA,
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings product.
we will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
Assist you all the way.
Your community financial partner.
NCCU.
Here's your reason to shout. Win with Republic's 100 Not Out. A trip to the CPL final in Guyana could be yours if you use select Republic Bank products today. Earn 6 runs when you use or register for
Republic Online and Republic Mobile.
Use your Visa debit cards.
Or get an approved personal loan. But wait, there's more. Personal customers, you can win 1 in 3 amazing trips across the Caribbean to view RBL CPL matches. Plus, there'll be Republic Bank CPL merch and match tickets up for grabs every month.
We're all in. Who will waste the win? Visit RepublicBankEC.com.
All in Republic Bank, title sponsor and official bank of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League.
The hurricane season is here. Being prepared can help you and your family minimize the impact of the adverse weather conditions. Here's a few hurricane preparedness tips from Fine Foods. Know all evacuation routes if you live close to the coast. Have a first aid kit and prescription drug supplies on hand. If you need to evacuate, bring these supplies with you. Have plenty bottled water, batteries, and flashlights. Always have plenty of non-perishable items on hand. Be prepared. A few hurricane preparedness tips by Fine Food, the biggest distributor of the biggest brands.
Big news! Dominica Druid Center is now even closer to you with the opening of Druid Center Express, conveniently located on Cork Street, right next to Fresh Market. Get all your home improvement essentials fast with everything from tools and paints to home decor and more. Plus, enjoy the same great service you know and trust. Now, just a quick stop in the city. Visit us today at Do It Center Express, your partner in home improvement, now closer than ever.
This Friday on Creole Habit, we continue the powerful journey for 25 years of rhythm, culture, and legacy as part of our special WCMF at 25 radio series. From Idea to World Class Festival, we welcome a true cultural visionary, Mr. G, Mr. Sheridan Gregoire, foundational chairman of DFC and the boss of the original WCMF team, a man with immense experience, a leader whose passion, purpose, and persistence help give birth to what is now Dominica's most iconic festival. Tune in as we explore his role in shaping the foundation of the World Creole Music Festival, the bold vision that turned a dream into a movement, the key accomplishments that defined the early years of WCMF, the challenges he faced, the triumphs that followed, and his message to the next generation of cultural builders. This Friday, 11 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM, Q95 Facebook page, and Q95 YouTube channel. Creole Habit, WCMF at 25. One conversation, one story. A man who helped transform culture into legacy. Mr. G, Mr. Sheridan Gregoire. Creole Habit, this Friday, keeping the rhythm alive.
Carrie Baxter is sound and movement. Carrie Baxter is soca and bouillon, ska and spooge, reggae and dancehall, kaiso, zouk and ring bang, compa, rumba and rockatuk. The rhythms of the region, made with love and pure Caribbean energy. Come for Carrie Festa 15 in Barbados. Book your stay now at visitbarbados.org/Carrie Festa.
Cause I'm on my way.
KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominica.com, Facebook or WhatsApp at 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good.
Cause I'm on my way.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram at Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
I see go doing shopping for farming supplies. So I ask him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? He tell me, that's how tell sort. I've been married 37 years. Come out of my money farm. They say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
It's in the feeling in our weak side. It's in the meaning in our spot. It's something that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life is one thing. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep things going. Before we will go home, it's up in the sky. Celebrate, come let your rhythm flow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, Friday is usually a busy day, so we're going to open up the lines until our next stop with Jordan's Pharmacy. Good morning, good morning. I heard the security minister speaking of the success thus far of the gun amnesty. 3 guns, ammunitions have been turned in thus far. And the minister wants to congratulate those who have turned in their guns and ammunition to those who they trust. So we all have to play our part, huh? In keeping Dominica safe. On the telephone, hello, talk to me.
Matt, good morning to you.
Morning to you. Morning. What's that?
Permit me, please. Today is the anniversary of Lena's Funeral Home, 27 years. I want to congratulate them and say happy anniversary to Lena's Dominica. We pay homage to those who worked with us and passed that went beyond. Cecil Maticot, who have been the funeral director for many years at Lena's Funeral Home, of which I am in the position now. And we also pay homage to Griffin William, who was an employee there and who would have come to work at 6 o'clock. The place opened at 8, but 6 o'clock he's on the job. And for the many years that he worked with Linus, he had never, even if he was sick, he was always on the job. And that is the brother of my mother. So we pay homage to them, and we want to thank all the employees for their dedicated support and all our loyal customers, because without the customers, Linus could not have achieved that milestone. So I want to say congratulations and best wishes to Linus Funeral Home, and we will be donating some stuff. We will be giving back to the people of Dominica. Thank you so very much for this opportunity.
So tell me, Copel, and let me just say congratulations to Linus. You said the 37th anniversary?
Yeah, 37 years today.
I'm asking you, what do you think is different about Lena's compared to the other funeral services or funeral homes?
What do I think?
What is different? What is different?
What is different, Matt, is our work speaks for itself, you know?
Okay.
That's what's different from itself. Our work speaks for itself. Leaders is a household name. And you get value for money, and we always put your loved one to rest in a dignified way. Some people think because he's dead, because the person is dead. No, when you want to pick up a body, you have to do it in a dignified way. You know, because it's a human being that you're picking up. Yes, that human being has no life, but you want to do that in a professional way, and you want to do it with respect and with honor and in a dignified way.
How do you defend Copa? How do you defend persons who now say that there's a big competition between the funeral homes in Dominica, and you guys may be rushing for dead bodies?
No, Matt, as I say, Matt, your work is supposed to be speaking for yourself.
Okay.
Linus has never been rushing for bodies. We are open up our doors. We are not open to everybody, but we are open to anybody. So people who request our services, when they call on us, we will be promptly there to give them the services that they require. And when your work speaks for itself, there's no use to run in and get bodies. And so what is for you, Matt, is always for you.
So there's no need to rush. There's no need to rush.
There's no need to rush. There's no need to rush. And the amount of deaths that we have now, Matt, everybody is eating a bread. I mean, I'm concerned, Matt, as to the ratio, the amount of deaths, particularly with the young people. Too many young people. I am concerned. Sometimes people say, Mr. Cooper, you are happy. You are the director and your salary is fixed. I say, no, I am a human being and I am concerned. I have friends who have been dying. I have family who have been dying. Should I be happy because of our salary? No, we have to be concerned. We have to be concerned. So our work speaks for itself, Matt.
Well, very, very. I'm very happy for you guys who are celebrating 37th your 37th year, 37th anniversary this year. Kopel, congratulations to you and your team. I've heard many good things about you. One of these days, we're going to sit down. We're going to talk about some of your experiences at Lena's. Do you agree?
No problem, Matt. Just tell me when you're ready, and I'll be in the studio with you to answer all of the questions and to inform.
Let me ask you one question, Kopel. You know, a lot of times people say, "Well, this person is not really dead. You know, he's just lying there." Have you had any experiences that say, "What?" that sort of shook you a minute there? Like 1 minute you see like a limb move there. You never had that experience?
Matt, people have asked me that question all the time. And I said I've said, and I will reiterate.
Yes.
Anytime you hear somebody is dead and you see the person move, it means that the person was never dead. The person could be in a coma. And in my tenure in that field, I have never experienced that. I've never. And sometimes people say, "Do you sleep at night?" I say, "Yes, I sleep at night because I'm not the one taking their life. I'm just putting them to rest in a dignified way. Because the dead cannot harm you. And we have that kind of a fear in us. The dead just cannot harm you.
So you never have fear because a lot of people are afraid of dead bodies. You know,
I only fear Jehovah God, and I fear no man because Jehovah God has not given me a spirit of fear. So I cannot be fearful, man. No.
Wow, there's so many questions I need to ask you. I'm sure time doesn't doesn't permit me this morning. But Kopel, again, congratulations to you and your funeral home leaders this morning. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Martin. God bless.
We will talk sometime soon. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes?
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, morning.
I can see you eager to ask Kopel question. You will have your time, as he tell you.
Yes, I will have my time.
Let me take congratulations to Kopel and his
funeral home.
Funeral home. That is nice of them. And then again, Kopel is doing a good job. Give that to him. He's doing a good job. Very good job.
All right.
Well, take a bow according to Matt, according to you yourself.
All right, thank you. Yes, I'm so eager to ask Kopel some questions there, but he will set that up. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Kopel, don't worry him, you know. Love life like he'll enjoy gratitude, courage, and sacrifice. Just now he'll come and ask a question I have in mind, I'll tell you. Mr. Peltier is very interesting. Sorry if you take offense. My apologies, I'm just joking, Matt. Matt, we usually overlook things until it is too late because we try to justify everything. I listened to a caller talking about the frequent appearance and the amount of Chinese that are on the shooting range. Matt, I want anybody that listen, Richie, I can call Kalai. This Kalai is extremely preoccupied. Congratulations, Kalai. Matt, find out if Chinese citizens can have guns. You hear how much cameras Senior and Joseph told you that all over China, Matt? Matt, remember the Tiananmen Square? When the Chinese government used tanks, what that look like caterpillars, and they're firing projectiles, rockets, and bullets and all of that. They use that heavy caterpillar to crush the students, referred to the Tiananmen Square massacre. And Matt, if you do any research in China on social, on computer, on anything, you can find no records of that massacre. I was watching a professor saying that the other day, Matt. Matt, are you following me?
I'm following you, yes, I am.
How easily accessible we are going to make Chinese have guns in Dominica all over the place. So all of a sudden, yeah, Chinese shoot somebody, or he was maybe trying to rob him, or a Chinese shoot somebody, or he maybe enter his property. We will not say what happened. Because what I've seen it in America, where people overreacted and killed a little boy, or a racist old man on his porch. A little boy just intruded because he's African American. He shot him. He's just about 12 years and said he was fearful for his life, a 12-year-old child. So how much Chinese? Because there are no regulations and rules. You listen to the God of Dominica, say no law, not even the Constitution. Much less for the Chinese, man. You know this kind of relationship when you form diplomatic relations with those countries there. Most of the citizens, if not all, have diplomatic immunity. To be immune is to be protected from anything, Matt, so to speak, within the realm of protection or a virus or something like that. Matt, can you ask Blackmore how easily accessible it is for Chinese to get a gun license and how many of them they're going to permit and to have guns and how many that have already gotten license? And ask somebody, reach anybody, can Chinese citizens, private citizens have guns if you're not in the police or in the military? But China is a very brutal and closed society where the citizens are under surveillance 24/7, Matt. For them to come to Dominica and all of a sudden all of them can go to a shooting range. Police, I want a license firearm. Corbett, I need to come to you. Can I get a license firearm? If all Chinese on shooting range, I need a license firearm. Can I get a license firearm? Matt, I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
All right, thank you too. Again, it's an open line. It's been reported that a white Noah bus, registration TM 632, was stolen at 25 Didier Lane, Goodwill. Anybody with information leading to, of course, this bus, can you call this number? And of course, call Q95 and we'll try to find this individual for you. So, or report that to the nearest police station. A white Noah bus, registration number TM 632, was stolen at 25 Didier Lane, Goodwill. So please, if you have any information, report that to the closest police station at this point. Thank you. Let's say somebody just indicated to me that if you need your license, maybe you should apply. You might just get it. So check Mr. Blackmore, the Commissioner of Police. Four 4493095, 4493096, 4493097616425, 7305 432 9624.
When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the man, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB fine. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice.
rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by
A
Belfast Estate.
bigger jackpot is on the horizon. The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. Play Super 6. It's bigger jackpot and more chances to win.
Are you ready to heal from diseases naturally? Hypertension, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, stress, poor circulation, female disorders, and other conditions? Do you know that diseases can and have been reversed naturally? Join us for the Natural Health and Healing Hour, presented by Roots Herbal Remedies on Friday, July 11th from 6:30 p.m. on Q95. Explore the healing powers of nature's herbarium with renowned herbal physician Deja and Dr. Paula Lockhart, PhD, author of 2 books, Natural Plant-Based Remedies and Herbal Physician's Guide to Food and Nutrition for Health, Healing and Well-Being. Tune in, call in, learn, be empowered. Take control of your well-being. The Health and Healing Hour starts on Friday, July 11th, 6:30 p.m. on Q95. Don't miss it. Call, learn, be empowered. Take control of your well-being.
Let's sail this summer. Compliments of Going Places Travel. Win 2 ferry tickets to your choice of St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, or Martinique. Book any flight or cruise from June 9th to July 31, and you're automatically entered. Call 448-2550 or visit our office today.
We are Going Places Travel. We're the travel experts. Caribbean's largest travel agency.
Come into any of our offices or visit us at goingplacestravel.com.
Again, our lines are open until our next stop with Jordan's Pharmacy. A busy Friday morning as usual. You know, somebody brought to my attention yesterday, I think we were questioning whether the Prime Minister spoke to the issue of the grammar school. Yes, I think he did. Somebody shared some information. I was not on the island, but I think he did. And spoke to a consultant coming in from St. Lucia to do that investigation as to whether he has reported to the cabinet or the Prime Minister or the authorities. A different question, but yes, I think that news conference took place on the 23rd of June. And there was a consultant reportedly coming from the St. Lucia area to do that investigation. I guess we'll follow up to find out just how much information has been provided to the government thus far.
Mouvement créole à secure. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui a présenté Mouvement créole. Tous les mardis soirs à 6 après-midi. Information, blagues, interviews, l'histoire, problème, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. À nous faire un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames. Tous les mardis soirs, QFM qui est frappé avec bon parole créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous rapidement Timamaina, Mouvement créole à seconde station QFM. Voici avec nous tous les mardis soirs 6h pour Mouvement créole. Matchez ça. This Friday on Creole Habit, we continue the powerful journey for 25 years of rhythm, culture, and legacy as part of our special WCMF at 25 radio series. From Idea to World Class Festival, we welcome a true cultural visionary, Mr. G, Mr. Sheridan Gregoire, foundational chairman of DFC and the boss of the original WCMF team, a man with immense experience, a leader whose passion, purpose, and persistence helped give birth to what is now Dominica's most iconic festival. Tune in as we explore his role in shaping the foundation of the World Creole Music Festival, the bold vision that turned a dream into a movement, the key accomplishments that defined the early years of WCMF, the challenges he faced, the triumphs that followed, and his message to the next generation of cultural builders. This Friday, 11 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM, Q95 Facebook page, and Q95 YouTube channel. Creole Habit, WCMF at 25. One conversation, one story. A man who helped transform culture into legacy. Mr. G, Mr. Sheridan Gregoire. Creole Habit, this Friday, keeping the rhythm alive.
Lowe's prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or larger. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial *129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
All right, Dominica, we're back to the telephone again. It's an open line until our next stop with Jolly's Pharmacy. Good morning to you.
Yes.
Yes, Marlon.
Matt, good morning to you once again.
Morning.
Matt, they say we all shall eat, none shall starve. Honorable Thompson Fontaine, I speak my mind. I not here to insult or attack anybody. I speak my mind, my own words, my own version in my own meditation. As I always tell you, Matt, don't make nobody put words in your mouth. Nobody can put words in my mouth. A gentleman, the Honorable Thompson Fontaine, he got a job, right? Let me just say congratulations to him. This guy got a job, Matt. And Matt, from Monday to Saturday, all teeth and tongue on this man, right? Talking ill, bad, everything about him. Right? We all shall eat, as all you say, come together as one. As I always say, I would love to come together as one, but in Dominica, there's no come together as one, because one set of people eating, the rest not eating, and whatever it is, the Honorable Thompson Fontaine get a job, right? And next thing, I tell you, so many people on his back, which I against the thing, because if he wasn't working, they would call him lazy. My brother, he have a family, he have bills to pay, he have mortgage to pay, right? He does help people. So if he gets a job and he eating a bread, why attack that man? Why so many teeth and tongues against him? Okay, I end there. You had 3 people on the Q95 last Friday. The ambassador, Prince Charming Wadix, Deacon Val Coffey, and Jackson, Ian Jackson. Right, they were talking about the World Creole Festival. I named these people 3 wise men from the north, east, south, and west. They were talking about the World Festival. We need other people like these people, because people that in the World Creole Festival, some of them, they don't know a shit. Respect your faces. We have carnival. They changed the carnival. Costume was on Monday. T-shirt was on Tuesday, they changed it. We have November not blasting as before when I was young. We need more people like the Honorable Sir Paben, Honorable Peter Karam. We need Bob. We need Observer. We need the Honorable Alvin Thomas, Honorable Simeon Joseph, and we need women like Laurie Joseph in St. Thomas, people like Alwyn Bully White, may Alwyn rest in peace, like Raymond Lawrence, Lennox Honeychurch. These and other people that know, even 007 Boom, which is me, which people that know about Carnival, people that know about the World Creole Festival, intermission time, you could bring in the Calypsonian. Look, I understood swinging stars not even there again. You understand, Mark? So these people and Peter Prosper and Oprah, because Peter Prosper always talking highly about the World Creole and Carnival and whatever it is. He even say, bring Lapo Cabwit on a Sunday to entertain the people. I won't forget Peter, sorry. And you know, the people and them that on the World Creole, they know nothing. Carnival works, and I get pissed off.
All right, Marlon. Marlon disappointed. Well, those are the top for the World Creole Music Festival. Let's do this and come back.
This is Leroy Prince Wadding's Charles, Creole Cultural Ambassador, father, mentor, and believer in the power of our people. Too many of our sons are dying. Too many of our communities are bleeding. And the truth is, the guns didn't just appear. They filled a void. A void where guidance should have been. A void where opportunities should have been. But hear this, we are not powerless. We have seen what happens when we give our youth the mic instead of a weapon. We have seen our culture, our rhythm, our music can transform pain into power. From the street corners to festival stages, music has given many of our own a reason to rise. And just as we celebrate 25 years of the World Creole Music Festival, we are reminding that talent, when nurtured, can outshine violence. So I'm calling on every elder, every artist, every leader, every parent. Be the voice that guides, not the hand that points. Be the bridge, not the barrier. Give the youth more than criticism. Give them chances more than lectures. Give them love. Replace fear with hope. Replace triggers with dreams. Let's shape a future where the only thing firing is ambition. Let's silence the guns and amplify the greatness inside our youth. And I believe when we choose culture, community, and compassion, we choose life.
Jolly's Farmers is our next stop. Sometime later on the Talk on the Block, I'll bring you a repeat of a much requested interview following a statement by the Prime Minister. And Mr. Thompson responding almost immediately in Bangladesh. Very topical. Read the economy. And the 10 pillars as laid out by Thompson Fontaine and the United Workers' Party. So, yes, we'll have that discussion again at the top of the hour, meaning at the 1 o'clock hour, because a lot of people have been requesting. So, we'll give you a repeat, huh? A very interesting conversation. Some have even referred to the Prime Minister's comments as panic. But if you missed it, we will, of course, we'll give you another chance to hear this the statement and then the interview from Bangladesh from the United Workers' Party leader, Thompson Fontaine. On the telephone, are you there?
Yeah, just quickly, Matt, I want to say again, I want to commend Dr. Fontaine in all his for his contribution and all his endeavors. I want to wish him well, Matt. Matt, a man should know when to start and know when to stop. Based on all the circumstances surrounding what is going on in Dominica, Thompson Fontaine leadership, resignation, support bill in parliament and make plea and all kind of things that going on. I want to say, Doc, keep your head up and do what you have to do to survive, because Dominica have no opposition. All Dominica have is the government of Dominica, which is one man. Matt, what that is so sickening about Roosevelt Skerrit utterances is his shamelessness, Matt. The man is ruthless and inconsiderate and shameless and rude and, abusive and, I don't want to say idiotic, but he displays a lot of heights of foolishness that is frightening, Matt. Matt, Skerrit is presiding over a country that is maybe just a little bit that better than Haiti in the Caribbean. That is better than Haiti in the Caribbean. Not people are literally begging. Matt, I am working. Matt, you see some canvas painting I have. I am avoiding the workshop where the dust, because I have a stop on my instep, progressing, but you have to be careful but not to be infected. So I'm trying to move away from all the heavy dust. Not people crying, blessings, no money. Everybody walking, not people selling all kinds of things, even children, for them to survive in Dominica, man. And Skerrit focus about Thompson Fontaine and the garbage. Not garbage all over Dominica. Not lava tires burning. Not people unemployed, Chinese taking over, and Skerrit talking about Thompson Fontaine to deflect attention from his failure, quite dismal, miserable failure. You check, and talking about a man that I wish I had a quarter of Thompson expertise, just a quarter, not even half. Skerrit does a quarter of Thompson expertise, but he wants to make the people of Dominica and his fanatical supporters think Thompson is the problem in Dominica, or the cause of all the problem. It was Lennox. No, Lennox not. Lennox no yet. How come they did not mention Lennox now? Thank you.
I'll tell you what. We have a stop coming up. Very interesting conversation that will take place there at 1 o'clock. As I said, we will play a statement, where the Prime Minister is criticizing two of the pillar projects of mentioned by United Workers' Party leader Thompson Fontaine. And directly from Bangladesh earlier this week, he gave his response that everybody's talking about. So we'll give you a chance to hear that repeat there at the 1 o'clock hour. So stick around, Dominica, stick around. Our friends from Jolly's Pharmacy is here with me. Ms. Joseph is in the house. Stick around.
Yeah, people say the excitement way too high. I told this pharmacy and trust me, even if it's me alone, I will take a fishing boat on 99 days to reach down there. From the 10th of July to the 20th, it's fine. Customer appreciation week. There will be cardio jams and health clinic, Megaland, community outreach, big sales and giveaways and double points of prestige day. So come alone, bring your family and your clique. Jolly wants to treat you like the MVP all week. You know where to find me, July 10 to 20. Jolly's Pharmacy will never leave you lonely.
The Jordan's Pharmacy here with you. So let's say good morning to Miss Joseph this morning. How you doing? Always a pleasure.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm well. How you doing?
I'm trying my best.
Lovely. And good morning to all of our listeners in Dominica and abroad. It is a pleasure coming to you this morning on behalf of Jolly's Pharmacy. And again, we just want to thank all of our customers who have participated in the many events that we've had so far, celebrating our 45th anniversary. This anniversary is, very big and very important to us, and we wouldn't be able to get here without Dominica and our many shoppers. And so I just want to recap all that we've done so far already. We are coming to the end of our Customer Appreciation Week. So it started off last week, where last week Thursday we were in the north in Portsmouth, where I called in live. Well, Friday I called in live from Portsmouth up there, and we were having our clinic and the MVP experience in the evening. So, of course, Jolly's Pharmacy focuses on health and ensuring that our patrons and customers keep their health in mind. So, those health checks, of course, are free. And the MVP experience that we hosted Friday afternoon, we want to thank our sponsors who came on board, which was Flow Dominica and Triage Health. We also had some doctors in the house. Thank you to Miss Kalisha Aaron, psychologist, Dr. Hamilton, pediatrician, and Dr. St. John, general practitioner, who was able to meet with our customers and give them some free consultations. We know that anytime that you want to see a doctor or a psychologist, usually you have to come out of pocket for these, and it can be anywhere between 80 and 120, and that's on a good day. So anytime that we can offer that service to our customers for free, we are happy to do so and ensure that they took advantage of that and that they did. So thank you to Portsmouth for coming out in numbers as you did. And then we had the spin the wheel and so much fun and excitement, lots of giveaways. There were some big winners in Portsmouth. We had 2 people walk away with $450 worth of gift certificates and $250, $100. So thank you so much again for spending and winning with us. We also had Megaland in Portsmouth this Saturday. Thank you to the Posse Culture Pan group who gave us an outstanding performance. We also had DJ Rems in the house, our house DJ. And of course, we had our reading corner, which featured a lot of our authors who are featured on Jolly's DM. So Jolly's DM is, of course, our online portal, and we have some local books that are featured on there. So we invited those authors to come out and read their stories to the children, and the children really did enjoy the reading sessions.
Okay.
They were engaging with the authors, answering questions, coloring and whatnot. So it was a great thing to witness, that it's not just outside and running around and having fun, but also engaging and hearing their thoughts and seeing those wheels turn in live time. So that was Portsmouth. So thank you to the authors who came out, which is Gabby and the Little Go-Getters, Nella Jules, and Eileen Burton was represented by Cora Richards. So thank you so much for coming. And then on Sunday last week, we had our community outreach, and that was in Fonkole. So thank you to the Fonkole Village Council for partnering with us, along with Josephine Gabriel for providing drinks. We were able to provide meals to the community of Fonkole last Sunday, and they came out again in numbers, where we were able to not just ensure that they ate balanced diets and whatnot, but that we were able to engage and communicate and build that relationship with the community of Fonkole. So thank you again to everyone who came out. And so that was last week. Moving into this week, we had Prestige Day, which was Double Points Day. That was on Tuesday. And if you wanted a Jolly's Pharmacy card, the loyalty card, you could have gotten one. We also had sales all throughout the week, and it's still going on. So if you think you missed the sales, not quite. We still have a lot of items within the stores. You just have to go through and look for the red and white tags, and you can still take advantage of these many sales that we have going on, including bundles. And then yesterday was a big highlight day. In the morning, we had our JNC clinic at our Old Street lot in the morning, where you could have gotten your numbers tested, get your blood pressure, blood sugar tested done, and consulted with our pharmacist to know what these numbers mean. And then we concluded the day with our cardio glow on the Bayfront. I want to thank all of the patrons who came out, and we definitely lit up the Bayfront last night. We were live with Emo. Thank you, Emo, for coming. And thank you to the Signal Band Combo, Shelly and crew, for coming out and rocking the stage. Art and Sounds for providing the lights and stage. And Digicel, who came out as well as sponsors. We had a nice crowd. Caribbean Dreams soups were provided at the end. So you got to work out, work up a sweat, and with a fet, because we did get some additional music provided by Signal Band. And then we ended the night with a little nightcap of soup. So it was definitely worth going to. And I'm really sorry to those who missed it. But the fun is not over. So we can take a break and we'll talk about what's going on tomorrow.
Yeah, people say the excitement way too high. Jolly's pharmacy and trust me, even if it's me alone, I go take a fishing boat on 99 days to reach down there. From the 10th of July to the 20th is right. Customer appreciation week. There will be cardio jams and health clinic, mega land, community outreach, big sales and giveaways and double points of prestige day. So don't come alone, bring your family and your clique. Jolly wants to treat you like an MVP all week. You know where to find me, July 10 to 20. Jolly's Pharmacy will never leave you today.
All right, back to you.
All right, and tomorrow, of course, we have a day full of fun at Jolly's Mega. So all of the activities that will be going on tomorrow will be at Mega. We'll be at Mega from 12 p.m. with a kids clinic. So if you weren't able to bring your child to our health clinic that was hosted yesterday at our Old Street lot, you can bring them into Mega from 12 p.m. and get those general health checks done. We do have some health professionals in the house. We have dental hygienist Whitney Irish, pediatrician Dr. Hamilton will also be in the house, so we can make sure that any ailment that might be affecting your child, now we can get to the bottom of it. So by the time school rolls around in September, you know that we have addressed all of these things and they can hit the school year confident and healthy, strong, and ready to go. So that clinic will be going on from 12 p.m. to 2 at our Jolly's Mega location. And then we'll be rolling straight into Megaland from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, Megaland, of course, is our event where we have bouncing castles, face painting, lots of games, opportunities to win prizes. We also have the reading corner, which we had introduced in Portsmouth. We'll be bringing it to Fonkole so that our local authors have an opportunity to spread their book to the youth, get to engage with their target audience, as well as, engaging the children in stories of the island. So a lot of the time they're reading books and they can't necessarily relate to them, but these books are written in the eyes of the children and have the culture wrapped into it. So again, we have stories from Nella Jewel's Adventures of Amelia, Amelia's first carnival experience, where she goes into detail of what she saw and all of these. And then we have Gabby and the Little Go-Getters, which is a very recently launched book, so they will be there reading. We also have My National Dress, the Wab Duyet, which again, just by the name of the book, you know that it is going to engage the children and have them know what the national wear is. So when they get this knowledge now, they'll look forward to the independence season and, mommy, I want a wob or I want a jeep. So it's good to engage them in the culture while they're young. That way we can ensure that the culture continues to grow and remain steadfast in the country. We also will have a second book from Miss Cora. Well, Cora Richards will be reading, and that is My National Dress, and that's the Sheep Shimmies. And then we will have Miss Hattie Leslie read the stories by children, volumes 1, 2, and 3. And so there's lots of books to engage with. Of course, if you are overseas and want to purchase these books, it is available on our website, Jolly's DM. You would just have to look for our local section at the top and select art and books, and you'll see the wide range of stories that we have available, all written by our local authors. So give them the opportunity to spread their book worldwide. So all of that is available or will be available tomorrow at Jolly's Mega in Fonkole. Action starts from 12 p.m. to get your health checks done. Kudos to JNC Health Clinic and our featured guests, Miss Whitney Irish and Dr. Hamilton, to ensure that the kids get their health checks done and then straight into the fun from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So, yes, we hope to see you there.
All right, see you again sometime next week, same time.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward, Miss Joseph. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Have a great day now. Thank you. All right.
I hear people say the excitement way too high. All this pharmacy and trust me, even if it's me alone. To take a fishing boat on 99 days to reach down there. From the 10th of July to the 20th, it's right. Customer Appreciation Week. There will be cardio jams and health clinic, Megaland, community outreach, big sales and giveaways and double points of prestige day. So don't come alone, bring your family and your clique. Jolly wants to treat you like the MVP all week. You know where to find me, July 10 to 20. Jolly's Pharmacy will never leave you lonely.
Are you ready to heal from diseases naturally? Hypertension, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, stress, poor circulation, female disorders, and other conditions? Do you know that diseases can and have been reversed naturally? Join us for the Natural Health and Healing Hour, presented by Roots Herbal Remedies on Friday, July 11th from 6:30 p.m. on Q95. Explore the healing powers of nature's herbarium with renowned herbal physician Deja and Dr. Paula Lockhart, PhD, author of 2 books, Natural Plant-Based Remedies and Herbal Physician's Guide to Food and Nutrition for Health, Healing and Well-Being. Tune in, call in, learn, be empowered. Take control of your well-being. The Health and Healing Hour starts on Friday, July 11th, 6:30 p.m. on Q95. Don't miss it. Call, learn, be empowered. Take control of your well-being.
Looking for power and performance in your cleaning game? Say hello to Sapolio, the world-class brand trusted by homes across the globe. Sapolio Chloro Bleach kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. Whether it's your bathroom, kitchen, or laundry, Sapolio Chloro gets the job done. And for laundry, try Sapolio Ultra Laundry Detergents with floral, citrus, and gentle baby formulas. Deep cleaning, fresh scent, tough on stains in sizes from 450 grams to 4 kg. Stains won't stand a chance against the Polio Color Stain Remover 3-in-1. It removes stains, delivers high performance, and comes at a great price. Available in 550 ml, 950 ml, and 1800 ml. Want something lemony fresh? Grab Sapolio liquid detergent, light, powerful, and perfectly sized at 200 ml. Don't forget to disinfect the smart way with Sapolio disinfectant. Kills 99.9% of germs and comes in pine, lavender, baby, lime, apple, and floral scents. Available from 800 ml to 4.9 liters. Sapolio, clean power, fresh life. Available now at ISA Trading Limited, your favorite shopping location here in Dominica. When you think clean, think Sapolio. Think ISA Trading Limited. We are making a difference for you.
A bigger jackpot is on the horizon. The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. Play Super 6. It's bigger jackpot and more chances to win.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, here's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions. News, Dominica Do It Center is now even closer to you with the opening of Do It Center Express, conveniently located on Cork Street, right next to Fresh Market. Get all your home improvement essentials fast with everything from tools and paints to home decor and more. Plus, enjoy the same great service you know and trust. Now, just a quick stop in the city. Visit us today at Do It Center Express, your partner in home improvement, now closer than ever.
Ooh, oh, KFC. Ooh, oh, KFC. Looking for some place to go. Variety knows for so. KFC. Grab your family and your friends. Join in the experience. KFC. It's the place to be. Made for
you and me. KFC.
KFC, it's finger licking good.
Market. When it don't count and you pocket that you. A fresh market, right there. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh Market, your one stop. Everybody that comes and your pocket that you. Fresh Market, everybody right there.
Switch to a Quartz Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. No collateral. Minimum documentation needed. Approval within 24 hours. And choice of payment terms. All you need to apply is your ID, payslip, recent job letter, proof of address, and 2 references. Visit us in store or apply online at www.quartz.com. Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Normal criteria and special conditions apply.
Our next stop, Belfast in 30. We have a few minutes before we get there. On the telephone quickly there. Hello, yes?
Matt, briefly and fast.
And you better talk fast, man. We don't have too much time. Go ahead.
Yes, fast. I just want to advise Thompson Fountain. People will talk, but don't feel bad. Rich other star and never give up. Don't look back. If you look back, you'll fall in darkness. And there's a young lady, a doctor by Jolly, Dr. Jeremy. Bring her back, or you put her focally behind God's back. She was a very nice person. Blood tests, urine tests, all kind of pressure tests. And all you take her, put her in Fokole, bring back Dr. Jeremiah, because I come in my jolly and give all you blood.
All right, Marlon, thank you. Thank you. You have to talk to the CEO of Jolly's Pharmacy, you know. I'm sure he is one of this person who took that decision, okay, to bring this young doctor there from Rosa to the mega store, okay? 44930959697.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Topper Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
They're smooth.
And then there's Guinness Smooth.
It's a brand new cool.
Incredibly smooth.
Perfectly balanced.
For a smooth and refreshing taste.
Still how smooth? Well smooth. Guinness smooth.
For a smooth and refreshing taste, new Guinness Smooth. Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly. Socialize responsibly.
Locally distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunglass juices, Toffee snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the pan, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate. Drink responsibly.
Quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry.
Send you. Cause where did you come from?
Belfast in 30, Dominica, on a Friday. What's happening this weekend? Aliyah is on the phone with me. Queen Aliyah, I call her, from the Belfast group in Belfast. Good morning to you, Queen Aliyah. How you doing?
Good morning to you, Matt. I'm doing great.
It's, you sound great. You sound great, but you're on the telephone this morning.
That's okay, man. You know I be in spirit anyways.
All right. So what's going on there at Belfast? What's happening this weekend?
So good morning once again to you, Matt, and your listeners, and welcome to another Belfast in 30 right here on Q95, where we give you all the flavor, fun, and freshness brought to you by Belfast Estate Limited. So let's jump straight into the good vibes and good drinks. First up, we have Root Boy, which is in the building and taking no prisoners. So you know already, Belfast Estate's Root Boy is bold, unapologetic, and built for the ones who like to take their rum with a little more kick. Whether you're lying with your fellas, setting the tone for a Friday night, or pouring it straight over ice, Root Boy is strong, smooth, and seriously about flavors. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, you're missing out. And remember, it's available island-wide to go out and purchase your Root Boy. So now for my sweet tooth drinkers, my backyard line crew, my rum punch lovers, Belfast Estate Rum Punch is the one. So it's fruity, balanced, and bursting with Caribbean flavor. This ready-to-drink favorite blends authentic island rum with real tropical fruit essence. Just twist, pour, and vibe. No mixing needed. So it's perfect for beach days, girls' nights, or just kicking back after work. It's flavor, fun, and rum in a bottle. And now let's talk wine. Our woo wines are flowing sweeter than ever, and we're giving you a promo that's too good to ignore. So you buy a bottle of woo white wine for just $10, Matt. You can get a bottle of woo white wine, and our salesman is currently in town selling our bottle of woo white wine for only $10. So make sure you get your bottle while stocks last. You can get a bottle of smooth, delicious white wine for only $10. It's perfect for ladies' night, date night, or just a little solo sipping on the balcony after a long day of work. So stock up today. Offers available also at our Belfast Estate distribution outlet in Jimmet, and as I say, on our sales truck. And look out for our salesman on the road today so you don't miss out on this incredible deal. And at this moment, we'll take an ad break and come back to let our customers know what's popping at Belfast Estate Limited.
All right, stick around, stick around, stick around.
You must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy Drink, and of course the Sunblast Juices, Toppers Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill Juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
They're smooth.
And then there's Guinness Smooth.
It's a brand new cool.
Incredibly smooth.
Perfectly balanced.
For a smooth and refreshing taste.
How smooth? Well smooth. Guinness Smooth.
For a smooth and refreshing taste. New Guinness Smooth. Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly. Socialize responsibly.
Locally distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy Drink, and of course, Sunblast Juices, Toppers Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill Juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Number one all over. Number one. Make ready in Dominica. When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the van, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate.
If
Drink
you know
responsibly.
quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy Drink, and of course the Sunblast Juices, Toppers Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill Juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Back to you out here this morning. Of course, we are updating you on all the big things. Belfast. Back to you.
Yes, Matt, no, back to letting the listeners know what's happening at Belfast Estate. And before I forget, Just reminding the customers that you can get a full case of Woo white wine for only $60. I gave you the individual bottle price, so I'm giving you the case price. The case is only $60. So 6 wonderful bottles of wine for only $60. And of course, let's big up the bars that keep Belfast brand pouring week after week. So shout out to Georgia Hotspot in Maho, Brigady's Bar in Table, MP Shop in Marsac, Man's Bar in Woodbridge Bay, Gavel's Bar in Roseau, Rose on the Highway Bar in Portersville, One Port Container Bar in Roseau, Deborah's Bar in Marsac, and Brian's Bar in San Sauve. We see you, we appreciate you, and we're raising a glass to all the bar owners and bartenders, keeping the island spirits high. Now let's recap this flavor explosion before we wrap things up. So first up, we have Rude Boy for the bold drinkers. We have Belfast Estate Rum Punch, fruity, fun, and ready to pour. We have a Woo wine deal where you get one bottle for $10 or a case for $60, and it's available at our distribution outlet in Belfast, our sales trucks, and also our salesman currently in Roseau working hard. Big up to Biscuit on the road doing his stuff, and also Irving, top salesman. So while stocks last, make sure you get your wine. And now, if you want to win something great, here's your chance to enter the Sip, Win, and Set promotion currently ongoing. So all you have to do is buy any 750 ml bottle of Belfast Estate rum, upload your receipt or a photo of the bottle to our WhatsApp line at 275-3188 or 448-3394, and I will repeat that. All you have to do is buy any 750 ml bottle of Belfast Estate rum, upload your receipt or a photo of the bottle to our WhatsApp line 275-3188 or 448-3394. And you'll be automatically entered to win one of these lovely prizes. You can get a chance to win one VIP ticket to Breakfast Fest or a regular ticket to Breakfast Fest. And for those who may not want or may have their Breakfast Fest ticket, you can also get a chance to win a Belfast Duo bundle featuring our BB Original and our award-winning Belfast Estate Rum Punch. So the promotion started on June 30th and it ends July 31st. So it's upcoming soon. So grab your rum early and keep sipping with Belfast. Now, that's it from me this week on Belfast in 30. Your go-to show for drink, deals, party, and power. Every single week on Q95. Thank you for having me, Matt, and have a wonderful weekend.
Have a great weekend yourself, and of course, say hi to the rest of the staff there at Belfast. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, bye-bye. It's already 10:24 in the morning. Our next stop, big stop there of Creole Habit in Waddix. Speaking to Mr. G this morning there. We're going to do this, and we're going to come back, Dominica. Our stop with Belfast wrapping up.
If you love quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. For 18 years in the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service, we present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course the Sunglass juices, Thomas Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
They're smooth.
And then there's Guinness Smooth.
It's a brand new cool.
Incredibly smooth.
Perfectly balanced.
For a smooth and refreshing taste.
How smooth? Well smooth. Guinness smooth.
For a smooth and refreshing taste. New Guinness Smooth. Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly. Socialize responsibly.
Locally distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Topper Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
This is Leroy Prince Waddings Charles, Creole Cultural Ambassador, father, mentor, and believer in the power of our people. Too many of our sons are dying. Too many of our communities are bleeding. And the truth is, the guns didn't just appear. They filled a void where guidance should have been, a void where opportunities should have been. But hear this, we are not powerless. We have seen what happens when we give our youth the mic instead of a weapon. We have seen our culture, our rhythm, how music can transform pain into power. From the street corners to festival stages, music has given many of our own a reason to rise. And just as we celebrate 25 years of the World Creole Music Festival, we are reminding that talent, when nurtured, can outshine violence. So I'm calling on every elder, every artist, every leader, every parent. Be the voice that guides, not the hand that points. Be the bridge, not the barrier. Give the youth more than criticism. Give them chances more than lectures. Give them love. Replace fear with hope. Replace triggers with dreams. Let's shape a future when the only thing firing is ambition. Let's silence the guns and amplify the greatness inside our youth. And I believe when we choose culture, community, and compassion, we choose life. This Friday on Creole Habit, we continue the powerful journey for 25 years of rhythm, culture, and legacy as part of our special WCMF at 25 radio series. From idea to world-class festival, we welcome a true cultural visionary, Mr. G, Mr. Sheridan Gregoire, foundational chairman of DFC and the boss of the original WCMF team, a man with immense experience, a leader whose passion, purpose, and persistence helped give birth to what is now Dominica's most iconic festival. Tune in as we explore his role in shaping the foundation of the World Creole Music Festival, the bold vision that turned a dream into a movement, the key accomplishments that defined the early years of WCMF, the challenges he faced, the triumphs that followed, and his message to the next generation of cultural builders. This Friday, 11 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM, Q95 Facebook page, and Q95 YouTube channel. Creole Habit, WCMF at 25. One conversation, one story. A man who helped transform culture into legacy. Mr. G, Mr. Sheridan Gregoire. Creole Habit, this Friday, keeping the rhythm alive.
See my exit a new man. Feel like she new girl. Inside a session. Party kicking up bad. She put up she 2-1.
It's a Friday.
Man, you think I gave her down? The mad. The day you leave me, the day you leave me. I start to see more. When you
Putting some pep in your step this Friday, huh? Before we introduce the Creole Habit with Waddix. And don't forget, the much talked about interview conducted this week following an attack on Dr. Thompson Fontaine by Prime Minister Scarrett.
Yes, I say it, no love to say. The day you leave me, the day you leave me, I started to see my way. When you went away, what I thought was such a journey was a blessing. The day you up and leave was a blessing. A blessing. I'm feeling so blessed. Oh yes. When you leave was a blessing. A blessing. I'm so bad. When you know, glad you're cool. They can never happen before. I'm so bad. When you know, glad you're cool. I don't want to know more. Oh no. I don't want to know more. I'm so glad that you're gone, girl. I'm so glad that you're gone. Didn't know what's up, let's say. The day you up and leave us a blessing. A blessing. I'm feeling so blessed. Oh yes. When you leave us a blessing. A blessing. Man so bad. When you know that you're cool. They can never happen before. Man so bad. When you know that you're cool. They don't want to know.
All right, Dominique, it's already 10:32. Just warming you up for this weekend, huh? In a different mood this morning.
I hope you'll find someone new. I hope you'll find someone new. To love you like I do. Oh, to love you like I do. Wow. I tell you what I get in is mépris. We won't take Papa's girl. We won't take Papa's girl. I tell you what I get in is mépris. We won't take Papa's girl. We won't take Papa's girl. What? Every day is stress. Yeah. I cannot take it, baby, next. Wow. Every day is stress. Yeah. I cannot take it, baby, next. Wow. I hope you'll find someone better. Oh, I hope you'll find someone to love you like I do. Oh, to love you like I do. My belly big, like a cushion. I never hungry. I don't worry. You make it furry on my belly because it's big. Because it's big. I tell you, big belly season. Big belly season. Big belly season. I tell you, big belly season. Big belly season. Big belly season. I hit it. I hope you'll find someone there. Oh, I hope you'll find someone there. To love you like I do. To love you like I do. Baby, your friend and them not sleeping in your bed. So tell me when you have them talking in your head. Baby, your friend and them not sleeping in your bed with you. Baby, I don't do nothing on your head. I get them going. Shut up on your mouth. All you can take my woman from me. Go and check your own. Hey, don't break up my home. I hope you'll find someone better. Oh, I hope you'll find someone else. Oh, to love you like I do. Oh,
Our next stop with Creole Habit. Oh, somebody's on my telephone. Are you there? Hello, yes? Oh, boy.
Good morning, Matt.
Good morning to you, my brother. How you doing?
I'm trying my best, my brother. I'm trying my best.
You sound a little broken this morning. What's wrong with you, Rita?
Well, a few little private concerns,
Okay.
you know.
We all have
But Matt,
those.
are you aware that a whole skyscraper downtown Miami came toppling down? More than 10 years later, families were sleeping in the skyscrapers, and the whole, was it 15, 20 stories came toppling down, Matt. My point I'm making is
Yes.
what will go wrong will go wrong. Things happen.
Okay.
Things happen. You're driving down the road and you get an accident. Are you going to punish the man that made the car? Are you going to punish the driver who was driving? What you do is you go back to the drawing board. Can I ask the Ministry of Education and my brother, the permanent secretary, were you guys not in more than one press conference putting some, can we use the word pressure, saying deliver by such and such a date? I want my school. I want my school. Were we pressuring the builder? Did he cut corners? Did he take some shortcuts? So, okay, what we're going to do? We're going to crucify and punish and penalize the builder. I would like to have a word with the builder. Builder, you must have structural engineers as part of your team. If you saw that they were using 10 millimeter steel, why did you go along with it? Why didn't you say, I'm not putting my company's name on that. I'm going to call a halt and call everybody around the table. Fellas, that looks like a little dicey. Let's go with 20 millimeters instead. But no, what's the bottom line, Matt? What's the bottom line? Come on, Matt. Answer the question. Money, cost. You've heard that word. So many builders have come on your show for that word called variation. And variation costs. And it costs money and time. Matt, 55 years ago, a man named Donnie Boyd, he was a structural engineer and a builder. He built that company called the Acme Garage on Cork Street with a 35-foot span, no columns in the center. It is almost 60 years today, and it is 150 feet long and 35 feet wide, and it is in perfect order. Who built the ministerial government headquarters? Who built the financial center? Who built that brand new complex next door to the Roseau Credit Union? Things happen, Matt. Why some of us want to crucify and punish and hang somebody? Cabinet just have to go back to the drawing board. Cabinet, what if the people you employed to investigate, who they're going to investigate? You, the employer, they're going to investigate you, whoever employed them. The first place they're going to go to is the planning department and talk with the structural engineer and the manager of planning. You're going to ask the question, Matt, how did that pass the structural engineer's stamp of approval of planning? What if the investigator finds some very unworthy, uncanny situation? What is he going to do? Crucify the cabinet? He's going to tell cabinet that best you give that job to somebody else. Just leave it alone. Drop it, because it's going to go all the way back to the president, to the head of state, to the Minister of Communication.
So Peter, your point before you wrap up, your point is you should leave it alone?
Just leave it alone, Matt, and go back to the drawing board. Things happen. Something went wrong along the way.
So you're saying these people who constructed this piece of construction there at the Dominica Grammar School should be left alone. Just leave it alone and then move on. So how do we correct going forward? Our last comment here.
You will ask him, sir, you saw that there was 10 millimeter steel. Why did you go with it? Were you trying to embarrass somebody, or you didn't want no variation? You didn't want to increase the cost? Did the Minister of Finance tell you, I'm not spending not one more dollar? Go with what you have. Go by the plans that you have. Too many questions, Matt.
Too many questions. You're saying we should not get the answers that we're looking for? That's what you're saying?
It's going to fall back on cabinet, Matt. It will point the fingers right back at you. You're the employer. You employed everybody in the chain.
Peter, we have to continue that conversation. Very interesting points there, but we'll continue because we have to stop with our friends Wadix. I'll be there for you, of course. The big program coming up with Mr. G. Wadix is already seated as a guest in studio. We've got to go.
We'll take a fishing boat on 95 days to reach down there. People say the costume costs an arm and a leg. Well, I will have to take alone, but I'll be there for you. I'm not going carnival to come, no loss or no profit. I already have a hole in my pockets. People dying so fast, and I only have one life, so I better live it. Miss my family. I already tell my boss that I only going home to see my granny. The road could be empty, it could be just me. Carnival, I will never leave you lonely.